Letter Y. Let's learn how to print the uppercase Y and the lowercase y. We will talk about the sound that Y makes. Y, like in yarn. Hello everyone. Hello yellow. What color are you wearing today? I'm wearing yellow today because we are going to talk about the letter Y. And the word yellow starts with the sound Y. Yellow. Letter Y makes the sound Y, like in yellow, and also like in yarn. So here's a little activity that you can do at home. You, another word that begins with Y, can take a piece of paper and cut it into a large capital Y and some yarn, and you can take your yarn and make a little pattern all the way around the letter Y, just like that, and then you can keep going all the way around. Okay, here's another little activity that you can do for the letter Y. You can get some yogurt. Can you say yogurt? Yogurt. Put it inside of a little zip top bag like this. Can be any color of yogurt, and then you can take a pencil or your finger, and what you can do is practice making the letter Y on the yogurt. So watch this. There's my uppercase Y and my lowercase y. And then you can make some more. There's another Y, and then you can press it down and practice again. Make a capital Y, nice and big. And then at the end, you can have a nice yogurt treat. Okay, well, we're going to move on, and we are going to practice printing the letter Y. So get your pencils ready, your magic printing fingers, and we're going to print the uppercase Y and the lowercase y. Okay, so the capital Y starts like this. You start at the top, and you make a V in the air, and then add a pull to hold it there. So you have a V in the air, add a pull to hold it there. So if you think of it this way, if you cover the bottom part of the line, you're going to see the letter V, and here all you have is a straight line going down like a pull. Okay, so let's go to our lowercase y now. You slant down right, down to the ground, and then you slant down left and take it underground. So it looks like you're about to make a lowercase v, but you have to make sure with the letter Y that you take it under the ground. Remember, this is the ground, and you take your slanted line all the way down below the ground. And remember, you're not using the top part of the line for the lowercase y. Okay, so there you have our uppercase Y, or capital or big, and your lowercase y, or you can say small. Okay, so let's practice it. One time in the air with your magic finger and say the sound that it makes. Ready? Y. Y. So Y makes Y. Can you think of any things that make the sound Y? How about this? Do you know what this is called? This is a yo-yo. And there's the word yo-yo. Y, yo-yo. How about this? It's the part when you crack an egg, and inside of the middle of the egg is the yellow part. That is called the yolk. Can you say yolk? Yolk. Y, yolk. And I'm not sure if you've seen this animal before, but this is called a yak. Y, yak also begins with the sound y. Y, yak. And of course, we already talked about yogurt. We already talked about the color yellow. And how about this? When I'm doing this, when I'm going, I'm so tired. That was a yawn. The word yawn also begins with Y, the letter Y. Okay, now you're going to hear a lot. You're going to hear maybe sometimes that the letter Y sometimes acts like a vowel. Okay, it's not always a vowel, but sometimes it acts like a vowel. So we're just quickly going to go over how it acts like a vowel. It's usually at the end of words. You're going to see this. So Y can act like a vowel. Sometimes it sounds like I, like in the word sky. Do you hear the sound at the end? I. Sky. Try. There's a Y, but it sounds like an I. Fly. There's another Y, but it sounds like an I. My. There's Y again, where it sounds like an I. And sometimes you're going to see the letter Y at the end of a word when it sounds like E. So here we have sounds like E. Funny. Sounds like an E. Bunny. There's a Y, sounds like an E. Sunny. Did you hear that E sound? Tiny. And again, the E sound. Okay, so just remember, letter Y makes the sound Y, Y. Just like in the word you or yell, Y, Y. And also remember that sometimes you're going to find at the end of the word, it can sound like an I and it can sound like an E. Okay, practice printing it one more time. And say the sound that it makes. Y, 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 like yellow. Okay, I will see you next time. Take care.